Hey guys, Price169 here. I just got off work an hour or so ago, so I decided to make a video before I do hectic stuff and run around and do stuff. Uh, it is 3 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday morning. I'm off until Saturday, so I'll make some videos along the week while I'm off. But since I'm here and you guys are here, we're gonna make some video. Like I said, I still haven't got the uploads working from my computer. My phone's fine, but my computer's just one of those things. But until I do, I'll make some live streams and we'll have. Okay. Now this hurts console gamers more than PC. Here's why. Gamers, put gamers here. Hey, gamers. Mm, here's why. Let's one of the things you got this. Do things you gotta do to make stuff here. Sorry guys. Try to make it a little easier to read. There you go. Uh, but really, guys, it's not anything out of the ordinary with this situation, this topic here. I'm continue on digital distribution, obviously. Um, Fantavision, who I've known for a while, I don't talk to him personally, but I watch his videos a lot. He seems a very level-headed guy. And yes, I'm filing my nails because I broke a nail at work before I got off. So I'm filing it down so I don't cut myself and be able to go straight like Mark cut himself now with my fingernail. So fingernails are sharp, by the way. Should get them taken care of. Even men should too. It sounds kind of anti-manly, but we throw nails too. But anyway, sorry though. Sorry guys, I'm off topic here. First 2-3 minutes of my video usually me off topic for a second so I get on track. But really, guys, what I was going to be here is we're discussing how this hurts. And Phantom Vision brought it up pretty well, and I was bringing up a little bit. I was tap dancing a little bit. I'm going to bring up a little more. I was tap dancing around a little bit. What digital distribution is going to do for console gamers is pretty much be the death of console gaming. And what I mean by that, the console gaming, and don't take it like, oh my God, Crisis is saying it's going to be the hellfire and brimstone coming down. When you turn off your Xbox forever, it's going to be blood. The fist from hell comes out and grabs you, like a Mortal Kombat. You had the Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, and it came out and crushed it. No, it ain't going to be like that. I'm off on the rabbit trail again. But what it means is, what it means is that console gaming is going to go away the way we used to know it. Well, I was a console gamer back in the 80s and 90s, and even till like recently, about 2018, 2019, got my gaming rig built. My gaming rig built. I was a console gamer, but see, I bought games, played them, beat them, and returned them or given my sister because she played like the Dreamcast, like that kind of stuff, or Xbox too as well. So it was really easy. So I didn't really keep games. So to me personally, being a console gamer back then, for me, it was mostly just I buy games and I beat them. I give them to my sister, or I trade them in the GameStop and get like $5 for them, or I tell them to friends who want them for like 10, $15 or whatever. And that's fine. That's how I made money on the side a little bit. But also, that's that was my that was my console gaming experience. But it was earlier. Yes, we had Atari and Nintendo, stuff like that, games. Those games are long. Those days are long gone, folks. Now the days of buying it and never really own it. Because what Fantavision talked about, I thought about too as well myself in my videos, was they want to hook us into a subscription. And this is why I mentioned Netflix. It's why I mentioned Peacock and Hulu and the rest of them. Because you're hooked into a program. You have to buy something, pay a monthly subscription to watch the I don't know, Dawson's Creek for whatever reason on this network, Peacock. And then it goes over to uh, Paramount. We have to have them now. Like going back to the HD DVD versus a Blu-ray war. Smallville, I think season 2 is only available on HD. It has not been moved over to Blu-ray. Some reason the company that owns it, I don't know if it's WB or whoever it is, owns the rights to it, will not make it from HD DVD. So if you want to watch, I think it's Smallville season 2, you have to buy an HD DVD player just to play that one movie that's required for that one format. And this is where I think they're going with now, where we can pay you your Xbox Game Pass on a TV, a refrigerator, a car app, and if you have those Teslas, or your phone, or whatever, or in the bathroom with your TV in the John. I mean, it doesn't matter. People have TVs in the shower, wall shower things. People have that kind of stuff. I can't be playing Halo when I'm getting wet. Playing, I gotta get this thing, and I mean, I don't think me playing Halo on the crapper, or playing Halo on, I'm in the shower. I'm scrubbing and I'm going to the bathroom. I'm not worried about playing Halo. But that's what Microsoft wants you to take your damn TV in your bathroom now. Hey, play anything you want to. Little handheld thing, play anything you want to. Just wash your hands when you're done, obviously. But that being said, though, is this a bad thing, a good thing? I think it's a change of times. I think the companies realize that gamers A are stupid or B just don't want to own anything. I think it's a little bit of both. I think gamers themselves, the game generation I grew up with, if you're 42 or a little younger, you might not understand this. But if you're 42 and over, you're going to understand this with me. Is that we came, and you're going to get this. We came from a time where games had to be 100%, regardless, regardless if the game was crap or not. There's some crappy games out there on the NES and on Super Nintendo and on the 3DO and a lot of games. You know what though? They worked. Why? Because there's no damn internet to download updates for. They were crap when they released. The Sega Saturn released in I think May of 1995, 1996, 1994, 95. The games were so bad they had to re-release them. Daytona USA, Ultimate Fighter, and a few other games they had to re-release because they were terrible. Didn't work. Nowadays, just pass the hell out of it. Be all right. These gamers are fat and lazy. They live at home in their parents' basement. Well, I live in my own house, bought my own house, paid for it, so I'm fat, but I'm not. I'm fat, but I do have a job full time, and I also have my own house paid for. So that being said, though, that being said, guys, hypothetically, being said now, games nowadays are not going to be, and a lot of people are going to understand when I say this. My age and older, we have grown accustomed to having games not being played. We have grown accustomed to having games not being 100%. We've grown accustomed to allowing these companies to dictate to us instead of saying, "This is my wallet. This is my money." This is my money. This is my money here, um, guys. I'm gonna give this money to somebody else. I'm not gonna sit here and give it to you, Ubisoft or Microsoft or Epic Game Store or EA Play or PlayStation Now or Netflix 2.0 or whatever hell gaming things are out there. I'm rambling here. So sorry, I got to ramble a little bit here. But you know what I'm saying, though? We have to speak with our wallets, but we can't anymore. We lost that war. We lost the war back in 2013 when we rose up and fought against the evil Microsoft and their evil demonic system saying we have to be DRM. We DRM anyway. Okay, we're DRM no matter what now in consoles. Every game has to be downloaded and patched. It doesn't matter. So we're hooked into everything. Unlike Skynet, we ain't trusting this to run it all, but we're giving ourselves away so much so that we can't get it back. And there's no way back. We allowed ourselves to do this. We allowed ourselves to be bent over and have our wallets taken out of our wallets, and we're slapped in the back of the head and say, "Thank you, idiot," and they take our wallets, throw our wallet back in our face, take money and count it while we're walking down the street whistling. We allow them to do it because we got complacent. And that's a dangerous word to say in anything, jobs, gaming, whatever. You get complacent, something's wrong. Yes, I have a gaming rig. This right here, this is my gaming library. Pretty cool, huh? But you know what? I own these games. I own all of them, even ones that are only online. But eventually, online only games are gonna not work anymore. So I have a nice little virtual coaster to hang my virtual cup on. But what I'm saying though, we've grown accustomed to have this. We've grown accustomed to allowing people to dictate to us what we're going to buy and how we're going to buy it. Instead of us going, no, what? No, Ubisoft, no, Microsoft. And they're shutting and they're getting off more people. Microsoft and Blizzard, and Activision are laying more people off from their physical games department. They don't need them anymore. Why not? Because they won. In the end, they won the war. They're raising the flag high now on the corpses of people that lost their jobs, and they don't care, and they don't have to care anymore because to them the war was being raised. They fired their first shot in 2013, and they came back around for a second assault. And guess what happened? They won. They won simply because they did what they needed to do, and that was take out people who were fighting. And then now everybody's hooked in. How many take out? I mean, they went out there and kept pushing and pushing, and the people started giving in. That's taking people out. I don't mean literally like gun in the bag and no, I mean that. No, I mean take them out by just pumping them with so much goodies online that people buy online stuff. Look at Game Pass came out in 2018. See how convenient it was that in 2018, 2017, 2018, the master plan was announced. Xbox Game Pass coming to 2016, 2017. By let's say 2015, 2016, Game Pass came out. Oh, what's Game Pass? All these great games. 2018, 2019, they released Game Pass Ultimate. Includes EA Play, your gold, and all the Game Pass games you ever want to play. Now they have Ubisoft Play on there for the same, maybe same little up, same low elevator price uh, for all your gaming needs. Why go anywhere else? Buy an Xbox, play it. Now they have Xboxes, Toshiba's computer TVs have Xbox Game Pass included into their TVs. All you have to do now is log in, register it. You get like now I think 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate on your TV. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I will be surprised if it can come bundled with an Xbox controller. It could be one like this, quarter one. I wouldn't be surprised. You know why? Because we're going digital anyway. The difference between them and this, you can still download your games, and I think that's 100% true. I think the TV Toshibas are only streaming only, cloud-based streaming. Where here you have to download to your hard drive or SSD, most of your SSD now. So you still kind of have them running off something other than your internet connection, technically. But it's still mute when you still have to don't buy them. And the second part is how this doesn't hurt PC gaming. Hurts gamers more than PC gamers. There's why. Here's why. Here's why. Sorry, guys. Here's why. PC gamers are used to having their PC games on this a storage device, not SSD, but a storage device. Play along with me, okay? Not Samsung only. I think it's like I think 2 terabyte SSD. It's pretty limited by say standards because I bought it maybe a year ago, less than that. But it's a 2 terabyte SSD. Watching cool game list, right? No, but anyway though, PC gamers were used to it. Why? The Steam lets us buy our games. We own all those key codes, all those key code games on our system. As long as as long as we have it on our my Steam account, it will run. Now, if it's Battlefield 5, I have a Steam account. It will just one day it will not work anymore, or other games like that. World of Tank. Once it doesn't work anymore, the game is gone. It's free to play, so it doesn't really bother me. But my Cyberpunk will work. My Borderlands 3 will work. Call of Duty will work only on non-multiplayer game. Um, but Witcher will work. Red Dead 2 will work because as long as I keep the game downloaded to my SSD, I'm fine. I own it. It's mine. But I don't have a physical copy of the game. No, I don't. Digital copy. This is why I call it the digital thumbprint. I have it. It showed I paid for it, but it doesn't show it physical in my shelf anywhere. So PC gamers don't have this problem because we're used to having. I've been PC gamer about 2 or 3 years now, and we're not difficult about digital games. A lot of the games on my Xbox are digital too anyway. So I'm not really hurting with digital. I'm not against digital in any way of the imagination, but I'm also not for getting rid of physical apartments and companies like Activision and Blizzard and Microsoft. I'm not a fan of people. I know I'm not gonna no I'm not gonna give Microsoft a standing ovation for laying people off, to 2,000 people off, and more to come. Wait, like the commercial says, wait, there's more, you know, to come. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna hoot and holler and give standing ovation to Microsoft because they do something like this. That ain't right. I don't care if there are people who just put disc in a package, put them in the mailroom, something else, use them in work and receiving, whatever, do something with them. Put them in the in the maintenance department or whatever. Give them a job, opportunity to leave. Now they want to retire because they've been there a long time. Fine, whatever. Don't throw them out the door. No, they're not trash. They're human beings. They have to feed their families too. They probably got now. They probably got severance packages probably. Got been a long time severance package probably, but still, that money's gonna run out eventually, guys. The money ain't gonna come in forever. Microsoft is generous, I've heard. Some people getting good benefits, but they're not gonna pay you for the rest of your life. No, you have a stock option. And maybe the guy got stock options. Maybe I hope some of the guy got stock options, and they bought into Microsoft, and they cash out them the stock, and they got the money, and they can retire. Hey, cool, great. But what if people who can't? They can go to Nintendo. How long are they gonna have physical games for? Sony, once again, Amazon, they're all streaming. So what I'm saying is, guys, to you, PC is not going to have a problem because PC doesn't really have an issue with this. We're used to this by now. We're used to having, digital, what I call a digital thumbprints, owning games only on digitally. We're used to this. It's used to us. We have no problem with this. It doesn't bother us as much as it would bother us if we were console gamers. So this only really affects consoles right now. Now, with that PC, maybe in the long run, we have games only online. But with PC gaming, if that's the case, then we'll just stream it off Game Pass or buy it off, or download off Game Pass, play it like online only games. A lot of people have been playing Battlefield 2042 because it's on Game Pass or PlayStation. So only why that game is still alive and getting better because they're actually updating more and more stuff. So Battlefield 2042 is getting better because they're streaming it or down from Game Pass. So there's benefits to online games if you can get them from Game Pass, something like that, or through PlayStation Now. But then again, you're paying a subscription service for a game you don't own, and even if you own it like I do, it still doesn't matter because once they turn the servers off, my game is a coaster, is a virtual coaster, and the next person will just uninstall that game from Game Pass, and I ain't got to worry about it. But I don't think EA will do that to games like that. I think it'll take them a long time to do that. Because it's still popular. Most Battlefield games are still popular. Even Battlefield 4 is still pretty popular. So I don't think they're going to delete the games like that, but they'll probably turn off some servers where it's going to be a little harder to find games, but find matches, I mean. But like I said, though, getting a Game Pass, you can play the story mode. Pretty good story mode, by the way. Battlefield 3 and 2. I don't like 2, but anyway, though. You see what I'm saying, though. Battlefield 2042 is the only game that I think of that will actually die and never exist. After they're dead, people forget it existed because there's no campaign. And that's where too I think problem with campaign, like campaigns too. If you let your game last forever, have a campaign, even if you beat it on every difficulty, it doesn't matter. You still own the game. So I think digital things is really affecting consoles because PC's already been digital for like 10, 20 years anyway. It hasn't been really changed that much. Yeah, I only use a hard drive to download a turn and no TurboTax update if I had to. But I don't do TurboTax anymore. I go to HR Block to do my stuff now. It's just a little offensive, but whatever. I feel better doing it. Somebody staring at me than doing it on a computer. That's how I feel. So I haven't done TurboTax in like 5 years. I'm doing HR Block. And it reminds me, I gotta go set an appointment too. And anyway, that's off topic, guys. Sorry, but that's just me. My brain just processing crap as I'm on a live stream. But no, but really, guys, I don't think that there's really much more to discuss on this matter, outside of the fact that yes, you're gonna have discussions on it going up the next 4 or 5 months, but it ain't gonna do damn any good because decisions already been made by Microsoft to cut these people. So what happens now? The consoles are going to be interesting to buy, especially Microsoft's consoles, because they don't care about console sales. They want Game Pass, they want software, not even Game Pass only. So I think personally, Xbox will probably cease to exist consoles probably in the next 2, maybe 4 years. They'll probably come out with a digital console and make it smaller and smaller to a point where it's literally almost like a VCR or like an old cable box, where it has probably 2, 3 terabytes of SSD, probably has a 3060 in there probably, and has a lot of hopefully a lot of storage, maybe a 20, maybe a 3060 Ti or 3060, in there where it can run the games decently and somewhat of par and be able to, stream crap or download stuff. Or they'll probably go total Stadia and just have it just a little box you stream all your Game Pass games to. Either way, it ain't gonna matter because the days of having your console and tons of games are over with now. So if you're a PC guy looking for PC gaming, you might want to jump on board. Because if you're a console guy, your console days are pretty much numbered. Be like, like having crap and showing it off because it's going to be difficult, more and more harder to do that. I think. Now I could be wrong. Comment down below, guys, how you feel about this. Or first off is a little thing here, little thing here though. Oh, it's really it's really a poll here. I'm going to add mostly a poll here. Trying to add a poll one of these days. But comment down below, guys. Are you a PC gamer or a console gamer? I don't have to know which console. It doesn't matter to me. If you're a console gamer, if you want to say Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, hey, great. If you don't, if you want to say console, whatever. And I'll make a follow-up video about this. And down below, and in the video I'll discuss point of view on both console and PC. But I think a lot of people on my channel are probably going to be PC gamers. But if you're a console guy, drop it down below. Hey, I'm console, PlayStation, console, Xbox, or Switch. If you have all three of them, just console and all three, or console and say three. Then I'll know you have three of them. I want to take a little poll in my comments to see who has what. That way, I have an idea of where to shift more videos to, because this is it with me, but I don't think this is going to end anytime soon. If Fancy Vid talking about it, Game Nexus probably talk about it a little bit. They did a little bit about the layoffs. J2 Cents might talk about it too. J2 Cents, I may talk about it as well. But that's another person might talk about it. Alpha Omega Sin hasn't been around for a while. So he may discuss it. Uh, um, Angry Joe may talk about it again. He was really adamant about the Xbox Xbox One X debacle. So he may talk about this too. He may weigh in, and even Adam Couric may talk about it. They may. I mentioned he's a YouTuber because a lot of you got information to get me into this game, so that's why I'm into this game now. Because a lot of those guys help me in the sense that I ask questions and they gave me some answers, and I always thank them for that, all of them. Um, but yeah, so guys, comment down below. You're a console or PC person, and also how do you feel about this news? Are you finally just understanding it's in the way of the way of the land or law of the land, or are you going to be like fist in the air fighting to the final game is pulled off the shelf at Walmart, Best Buy, and GameStop? Um, thank you guys for your time. Peace out. Be safe. Be blessed. Peace.